Hello everyone. Have you ever wondered why the shredded pork in Beijing sauce at restaurants tastes so good? It turns out there are some tricks to it. Today, a chef will teach you the correct way to make it, rich in sauce flavor, delicious and satisfying. Let's see how it's done together. First, we prepare 5 yuan worth of pork tenderloin. Tenderloin is quite tender. We start by slicing the tenderloin into pieces along the grain. Put the meat you bought in the freezer for a while beforehand. This makes it easier to slice. Then arrange the meat slices neatly. Next, cut them into thin strips. Once cut, place them in a bowl. Then add some water and wash the pork strips to remove the blood. This way, there won't be any unpleasant smell when you eat it. After washing, take them out and squeeze out the excess water. Then put them back into the bowl. Marinate the pork strips by adding a spoonful of salt, a little cooking wine, and a bit of pepper. Add an appropriate amount of light soy sauce. Then mix everything well by hand. Let the pork strips absorb the flavors of the seasonings. When the pork strips feel a bit sticky to the touch, add 1 egg white. Continue mixing well by hand. The egg white will make the pork strips more tender and smooth, improving the texture. Just make sure the pork strips are evenly coated with the egg white. Add a little cornstarch and mix well by hand again. The cornstarch helps lock in the moisture in the pork strips, making them more tender when eaten. Finally, add a little cooking oil, and now our marinated pork strips are ready. Next, add 2 spoonfuls of sweet bean paste to a bowl. Add an appropriate amount of cooking wine. Stir with a spoon until well mixed. Now prepare 2 large green onions and cut them open. Remove the core from the inside. Then stack them together and slice them diagonally into thin strips. Cutting the green onions diagonally helps break the fibers inside, so they won't get stuck in your teeth when you eat them. After cutting, place the onion strips on a plate as a base. Next, heat the pan and add an appropriate amount of cooking oil. This way, the pork strips will slide easily and won't stick to the pan. When the oil in the pan is about 30% hot, stir the pork strips, and after mixing well, pour them into the pan. Then, quickly separate the pork strips with chopsticks. Stir-fry the pork strips until they're just cooked and change color. This should take about 20 seconds. Once the pork strips are cooked, remove them and drain the oil. This method makes the pork tender and flavorful. Leave a little oil in the pan, add half a spoon of sugar, and then return the pork strips. This dish has a sweet and savory flavor, so use low heat to melt the sugar. Then pour in the prepared sweet bean sauce. Continue to stir-fry evenly until the sauce becomes fragrant. Next, add a little cornstarch slurry to thicken the sauce. Reduce the sauce until it becomes sticky. It should look like this. Add the pork strips back in. Quickly stir-fry so the pork strips are evenly coated with the sauce. Alright, take it out of the pan and plate it up. A delicious plate of Beijing-style shredded pork in sweet bean sauce is ready. The pork is tender, the sauce is rich and fragrant. It's tasty and truly satisfying. If you like it, be sure to save this recipe and give it a try.